Hey everyone, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm back again with another pick a card reading, and this is Will He Make a Move? But this can also apply to females. Will she make a move? But for ease of understanding, I'll refer to it as Will He Make a Move? So thanks to everyone who has liked, shared and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I've got 3 sets of cards again. Number 1 is the orange stone, number 2 is the green stone, number 3 is the red stone. So take whatever resonates from these readings. Please don't try and make the message fit your situation if it isn't resonating. And, use your own intuition overall. So I'll give you a few moments to tune into the energies of the cards to decide which one resonates with you the most. Okay, so this is set of cards number 1, which is the orange stone. I'm starting off with the Rider-Waite Tarot. So will this person make a move? So we have the Ace of Swords, the Tower, Judgment, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So clarifying the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups. Clarifying the Tower, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Clarifying Judgment, we have the Magician in reverse. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have the World. And clarifying the Knight of Cups, we have Strength. So I also decided to pull even further clarifiers from the True Love Tarot. So clarifying the Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups is the 8 of Swords, or indecision in reverse. Clarifying the Tower and the 5 of Swords in reverse, we have the Chariot, or determination in reverse. Clarifying Judgment and the Magician in reverse, we have the World. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles and the World, we have the 6 of Swords in reverse, or Passage in reverse. And clarifying the Knight of Cups and the Strength card, we have the Page of Swords, the Challenger. Okay, so I've also drawn some other cards. So these are the Chakra Insight Oracle, the first ones. And there's Grounding and Insight. And from the Sacred Earth Oracle, we have Repetition, Preservation, and Surface. And from the Romance Angels Oracle card, we have Codependency and Trust. And finally, from the Lovers Oracle, we have New Beginning and Passion. Okay, so will this person make a move? Will they reach out? Will they message you? Will they contact you? Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Indecision in reverse. So 2 aces. This is a really strong new beginning. This person really is wanting to move forward and reach out to you, especially as there's the World here. The World is like the ending of old cycles, but it's like the major ending because it's the final card in the whole tarot. So any kind of indecision, lack of determination, with that determination in reverse. The 6 of Swords in reverse was them going in circles. That kind of energy is coming to an end. And they're seeing the truth, they're seeing clearly, and they're wanting to fight for and really create this new beginning with you. So Ace of Swords, this is clarity and victory. It's being assertive. This person wants to speak their truth to you, and that includes speaking their truth of their feelings to you, opening their heart to you, being open and vulnerable, expressing their love. And they're willing to fight for it, because I feel like there's some sort of karma or destructive energy that's either been going on within themselves, like being self-destructive, or there's been some kind of drama or karmic situations with other people. They're really going to break free from this. This is cutting the ties to things that aren't serving them, having this authentic new beginning, speaking their truth, seeing the truth, living their truth, rather than guarding their heart. They're opening their heart now, wanting to give love and receive love equally. They're having this peace in their heart, and to me the heart represents the gateways to our soul's truth, so it's where our intuition comes from. So this is why they're having clarity. Eight of Swords in reverse, or indecision in reverse as it's called here. You know, they've made a decision. They are seeing clearly. The Eight of Swords is all about them feeling as though they're stuck in negative situations. They're feeling like they don't know how to liberate themselves. They're feeling like rooted to the spot. And that's how they were feeling. But now they're realizing that was just their perception. That wasn't true. They're seeing that, because they have this peace within their heart now, they are seeing more clearly. These illusions that made them feel trapped are dissolving, basically. They're taking back their personal power. I feel some of them may have felt trapped by other people or other circumstances, and they didn't realise they were just giving away their power. But now they know how to reclaim their power, and they are. And I feel like some kind of, well, definitely a Tower moment happened for them. The universe had to intervene. This is why they're seeing clearly. There was some kind of comfort zone that they were afraid to break free from. So they were in resistance, because there is this Six of Swords in reverse, which means going in circles and not moving away from the things that they should have been moving away from. And this determination, the Chariot in reverse, they were stagnating. There was no movement. There was definitely some kind of conflict in their life, whether it was internal or external or both. They felt, when it came to you, that they had to guard themselves. This Five of Swords is all about pushing you away to try and protect this tower, these walls that they built up around them. But that was just leading to stagnation. The more they were resisting the truth of their heart and having this indecision and not making a choice and pretending, like it was like their ego pretending to them that they were stuck. Because the ego tries to protect us, but really it just imprisons us in our fear. So you entered their life and created this heart awakening. You tried to give them love. They may have, presented you with this sword in return because of this Five of Swords here. And by that I mean you gave, or you expressed your emotions. You had an open heart, but the sword is about being defensive or on the attack. And so it pushed you away. So with this Five of Swords, this person's carrying three swords, which represents heartbreak. Three of Swords card is heartbreak. It's like their own perception, like a negative perception about themselves or about love, was causing them to not be able to open their heart in the past. So they pushed you away. They created heartbreak for you. It left you with the Two of Swords here, which is all about indecision. You not knowing, like, whether to hold on to this connection anymore or walk away. Your determination was kind of stifled with this Chariot in reverse because this person created a tower moment with you. And so you were forced to sort of walk away or distance yourself or create some kind of healthy boundary. And this is what created a tower moment for them because they felt like you'd always be there for them. They thought you'd always have this determination to keep pushing through and basically trying to chase this person, even though they were pushing you away. But now this is in the reverse position for them because they don't want to have these barriers up anymore. They don't want to push you away. They're regretting that. They know that they feel as though they've lost you because they pushed you away, or they pushed you too far this time, or something like that. And it was because of their indecision in the past. But now, that's in reverse. They're making decisions. They want to meet you halfway. They want this balance of give and take. Because, Judgment is here. After that Tower moment, after you either walked away or some kind of Tower moment really shocked them, like their sense of stability was really... Spirit is showing me like the rugs being pulled from beneath them. Shocked them. They thought you would always be there, no matter what. They were taking you for granted. But now they're really judging the situation. They're really hearing this soul calling. They're really realizing that they can't stay stuck in that indecision kind of energy. Spirit's saying they're realizing what they've got once it's gone, sort of thing. Or they're just really worried about losing you. So now they're hearing this soul calling. Now they're wanting to truly rise up. I feel like they're judging themselves because in the past they were this magician in reverse, which was about wearing a mask. When I see the magician in reverse, it's almost like someone's like tricking you, or it's all smoke and mirrors. It's not really genuine power. This person may have been pretending to you or the people around him or her that they're more powerful than what they really felt. They're trying to hide their insecurities. So they may have deceived you in some way. Now they're judging themselves and they're really seeing and reviewing like their past actions. And it's really good because there's the World here. This is a major ending of that cycle of them pushing you away, of them wearing masks, maybe even tricking you or not being upfront, being stagnant, having indecision, maybe with this Chariot sort of rushing into your life, then rushing out of your life. Those kinds of energies, unhealthiness is coming to an end. And it's really positive because the next cards that follow are talking about this movement towards you. Because we have the Page of Pentacles. They're wanting to make this offer. This is like the initial stages of them coming towards you. Maybe a small kind of offer, but they're wanting to create something tangible, like a new beginning. It's like they're offering you the Ace of Pentacles. They're wanting to ground this new beginning because they have the grounding card as well. Wanting to ground what they're truly realizing, seeing now. They're seeing the importance of you and your connection. And I do feel it's because some of you have taken distance from them. So again, there's a World. So this is, the World's come up twice in your reading. So it's the ending of the old cycles, ending of this Six of Swords energy in reverse, or passage in reverse. This card traditionally shows the characters in a boat, and they're moving away from the choppy waters into the calmer waters. They're moving into a brighter future, more stability within themselves, and no longer, feeling really insecure because of limiting mindsets. In the past, this person was going in circles, that they really needed to move away from situations or old patterns within themselves, but they were refusing to. So that's why that Tower moment happened, created clarity for them, and now that's why there's the ending of that negative cycle. And it moves on to the Knight of Cups. They're feeling a lot of passion for you. Again, this is expressing their love. It goes hand in hand with this Ace of Cups. They're wanting to offer you love, but not just expressing their emotions. They're wanting it to be grounded and tangible. They're really wanting to make your connection real. Not just words, not just fantasies or castles in the sky. They're wanting to ground it. They're wanting it to be, take root in the physical. And they're feeling much more strength, feeling much more balance within themselves, or they will be soon. There's a lot of yellow in this card, which is the colour of the solar plexus chakra. So whereas once, when that solar plexus chakra was in reverse, that was them like pretending that they're confident and therefore having power struggles, trying to take control in negative ways. But it's switching to upright, true strength, true confidence, true determination, using their free will in the right way by following their intuition, because they have the insight card. And those two are clarified by the Page of Swords, the challenger. This person is wanting to go on this challenge, this new path. It is a challenge for them to be open and vulnerable, is what I'm feeling. And there may be a little aspect of them that still may try and hold on to their comfort zone a little bit, but as their confidence and strength grows, it's like they're taking these stepping stones to the new path of transformation, because this Page of Swords is reaching out for that butterfly transformation. And I'm noticing these two swallows, I think, these two birds here, and to me that's representing they're feeling challenged and they want to take this challenge to have this commitment with you. So yeah, basically these two they're grounding the insights that they're having, understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. That is key. They're evaluating themselves, their past behaviours with this Judgment card, and they're making changes based on their insights, based on their heart, their wisdom. And then I found these ones interesting as well. Repetition. So that's what they were stuck in with this Six of Swords in reverse. They were going in circles. Repetition. And they're realising it was getting them nowhere. And they were doing it because of preservation. They were trying to protect themselves, but that was actually creating stagnation. It was keeping them stuck. And when I see this skeleton, it reminds me of the Death card, which is rebirth, death and birth, a rebirth, endings, new beginnings, a really positive new cycle. And then surface, they're surfacing from feeling stuck. They're rising up. Their intuition's coming to the surface. The truth's coming to the surface. All things like that. So they had a lot of codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. They felt like they needed some kind of comfort zone. Perhaps some of them were with someone else and in an unhappy relationship, but it doesn't have to mean that. they were holding on to certain things that were really not good for them. But, you know, it was what they knew. They're moving into trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And that's why they want to take this leap of faith, is what I'm feeling. Like the images in this card, because they want this transformation. They're trusting their heart. They're trusting their insight. And we have new beginning and passion. So a passionate new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So magnetic quality, that's like, to me, it's the law of attraction. They've raised their vibration. You've done the same thing. And so it's pulling you towards this new beginning. Seriously, this person is changing their ways. There's so many cards here about new beginnings. The world, that skeleton looking like the death card, meaning endings of the old and new beginnings. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you, and if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you subscribe, then please tap the little bell icon, and then it will inform you every time I release a new reading. And I'll be back again really soon with more pick a card readings. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 2. Will this person make a move? Will they reach out to you, call you, text you, get in contact in some way? I'm going to start off with the Rider-Waite Tarot. This was the green stone. Will this person make a move? We have the Devil in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So clarifying the Devil in reverse, we have the Two of Wands. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Clarifying the Page of Swords, we have the Hanged Man. And clarifying the Ace of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups. Sorry, the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I also felt drawn to have more clarifiers from the True Love Tarot. So clarifying the Devil in reverse and the Two of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, or the Leader in reverse. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Ace of Swords, or Triumph. Clarifying the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Swords in reverse, we have the Three of Pentacles, or Work. Clarifying the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man, we have the the Page of Wands, the Mover. And clarifying the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups in reverse, we have the Eight of Cups, Sacrifice. Okay, so I also pulled some more cards. The first ones are the Chakra Insight cards, and we have Heart Chakra, followed by Faith. And then for the Sacred Earth Oracle, we have Motion, Stretch, and Unity. For the Romance Angels Oracle cards, we have Very Soon and Release Your Ex. And finally, for the Lovers Oracle, we have Sexual Union and Twin Flames. So for some of you, this definitely is a twin flame connection that you're in. So I definitely feel like for this group of people watching this, the person that you're asking about is very likely involved with someone else, with that release your ex, and this devil in reverse, and the Two of Wands about needing to make a decision. Doesn't necessarily have to mean they're with someone else. You know, there's also this Two of Pentacles, juggling two or more things or people. Like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be that they're with someone else. It could literally be they're focusing on something else, whether it's work or whether it's, you know, negative thought patterns that keep them stuck. Anything that's blocking them basically from following their truth, any sort of karma, any sort of lesson that they're going through, which is teaching them to follow their heart, is what is keeping them kind of stuck at this time. Devil in reverse, though, it is more positive in the reverse position. It's saying they're beginning to realize, especially with this Ace of Swords here, which is about clarity, they're starting to realize the ways in which they're keeping themselves stuck. If they are in another toxic kind of relationship, or, you know, it doesn't have to be like extremely toxic. It could just be unhealthy, or it could just be that they're not happy. It's not resonating with them anymore. But for many, it will be like very toxic with this Devil card. But they're seeing the ways in which they've had codependency, the ways in which they're keeping themselves stuck in their life because of their fears of, you know, taking a leap of faith, fears of having a new beginning. So that there's this realization, it's beginning to dawn on them. They're unhappy in their current circumstances or their current relationship because they're looking out to the ocean. They're holding this globe, which means, you know, they're wanting movement. They're wanting to travel away or move away from feeling stuck in certain relationships or circumstances. On this card, one of the wands is bolted to the wall, which means they do feel as though they can't make a move right now. They can't take action right now. They're still sort of daydreaming about it. They're still thinking about it. They're seeing you as this Queen of Wands. It's in reverse because I feel like they're putting you on a pedestal and they're not feeling good enough. For some of you, it may mean that if this is a twin flame connection, you may be a chaser. You may subconsciously be projecting like some controlling sort of aspects onto this other person. So that devil energy may be, you know, the shadow aspects that naturally come up within twin flame connections. They may be, you know, they're daydreaming, they're wanting to move towards you, be towards you. Some of them, if you live overseas from them, they're literally thinking about traveling or daydreaming about traveling to see you, things like that. But yeah, they're not feeling as though they can have this passionate new beginning just yet. They're holding one wand, and that is like they're holding that Ace of Wands, which is that passionate new beginning. And yeah, look, it transitions, they move, they shift further into the reading to actually achieving this Ace of Wands, actually being able to create, take action on this new beginning, passionate new beginning with you. But right now, they're still releasing themselves from unhealthy situations, whatever those may be. For some, that's represented by this Queen of Wands in reverse. And in terms of this not being you, but this is the other person that they're trying to free themselves from in reverse. It's like someone, if they're with someone, this person doesn't want them to leave, I feel. Their aspirations are to still be with this person, and that's weighing heavy on this person's shoulders. There's an aspect of them that is trying to hold on to their comfort zone. They may have built up a lot of things with this other person or in whatever situation it is, and they're afraid of losing what they've worked so hard for a long time. Literally, for some, they may be in the process of getting a divorce, or they may be afraid of getting a divorce because they want to hold on to their money for a few of them. But whatever they're holding on to, it's a struggle for them because they've been trying to juggle and keep everything in the air. But whenever I see the Two of Pentacles in reverse, to me it means that something's got to give. Something's falling away. The thing that isn't serving them is going to fall away. And it may mean that the thing, like, you will have to sort of move away from them temporarily. And that will bring them clarity, is what I'm feeling. But yeah, emotionally they're feeling all over the place, which is represented by these stormy seas behind this person. He's wearing red, which is the root chakra. So they're not feeling grounded. They're not feeling stable. They're not feeling safe. The root chakra is about physical security. And physical safety. They're not feeling secure, and it literally may be like financially for some of them. So they may be afraid of becoming single if they're not, don't have things in balance when it comes to their finances. Others, it's literally they're juggling you and this other person, or you and this other situation, but something's got to give. They've been refusing to make a decision or take action, and so either you're like intervening in terms of taking action and not waiting for them, or the universe is going to make something fall away from them. I do see them liberating themselves, definitely. This is clarity. I feel they need this time to really think things over, fantasize about things, but also planning. This is like planning, or really just working out what is right for them, what is true, head versus heart sort of thing. And Ace of Swords, this is about seeing clearly. It says triumph. It's about success. It's about cutting ties to things that aren't serving them. Some of them, they will make a move in terms of they will reach out to you and speak their truth. And I feel they'll be telling you about what's going on in terms of them trying to liberate themselves. So you may have some kind of contact from them very soon. Because, Knight of Wands, I feel it's not quite time for them to fully come into your life and make a commitment. But when they communicate with you, I feel like they will rush in and have this passionate desire to be close to you. But this Knight of Wands, he can rush in, but then he can rush out just as quickly. And I do feel it's because this person is going to feel stuck in this place of fear and anxiety and sleepless nights, and not knowing what decision to make, or not knowing how to move forward for quite a long time. With this in reverse, I feel like this is their resistance. I feel like they're going to stay in that energy because they're thinking on some level that it seems easier to just endure their fears rather than actually taking action and risking making the wrong decision. I feel like that's their biggest fear. Some of them, they are working with this Three of Pentacles to build up their financial security. Three of Pentacles is often about recognition as well, though. I feel this person has tried to live a traditional life in terms of, when we're not awakened, we can think our worth is based upon our financial or our career success, or how our life or our relationship looks to other people on the surface. So this person, I feel, has been looking in the wrong direction, looking for some kind of validation by the wrong things or in the wrong way. But now they're starting to have this realization that they want to be truly recognized for who they really are. Because in the traditional tarot, this shows the three people working together to build a cathedral. You know, two of the people are asking the architect to build a cathedral. So recognition, the cathedral obviously representing the spiritual aspect and really grounding that, you know, building that on firm foundations in the 3D. So this person, I feel, is having this realization, this clarity that only when they work together with what their intuition is telling them, when they work with their spiritual side, when they work with you, not literally work with you, but you know what I mean, when they release their resistance and cooperate with what their heart's telling them, then they'll find true fulfillment through true recognition of who they really are. So Page of Swords, with that clarity, they're beginning to want to take action. I feel this is like the initial, them making a move on you, them communicating with you, but then rushing out again because it still won't quite be time. But they're slowly getting there. With this Page of Swords, again, this is like them cutting the ties with things that aren't serving them. But there'll still be this energy of them looking back or having one foot in the past. You know, one foot in your door, one foot in the past. Maybe with someone else, or the old, whatever it is they're needing to release. They're still going to be looking over their shoulder a little bit for a long time because they're still going to be on rocky, shaky ground. There's still going to be some clouds of illusion. So there may be, you know, them doubting themselves sometimes. And it is because it still won't quite be time for them to move forward until they've had this time of really, really going inwards with this Hanged Man. So this is a time of pause, being on hold, going inwards. But it's to find this clarity, it's find this insight, the truth, seeing things from the true perspective. You know, that's why he hangs himself upside down by the ankle. See everything in a different perspective. And that's after he's done that. That's a major arcana card, so that's really important, and that's what's happening or will be happening really soon. Really going inwards, really having clarity, but needing that alone time to do that. It's only after that then he moves into this Page of Wands energy, the mover. So instead of like taking some steps forward but then taking some steps back, then he can fully transition to this Page of Wands, the mover, really making those steps. And it's roses here. He's holding the rose. It's like he's wanting to offer that rose. And yeah, so the Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, new beginning. This is like his goals, desires, him actually taking action on that, actually creating that, getting rid of indecision. So, you know, there's a transition here. This is the 7 of Cups and it shifts into the 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups is walking away from indecision, walking away from things that aren't serving him, having this new beginning, this new movement, the new direction, the passionate new beginning, what he's been dreaming of, you know. He's holding on to your connection, thinking about it all the time. He wants this passionate new beginning, holding that one wand like the Ace of Wands. Eventually, he'll be ready to actually put that into action. So we have heart chakra and faith. So yeah, basically, this person is moving into belief in what their heart and intuition is telling them, following their heart towards you. So then we have motion. And you know, this is the perfect card to come out for this reading. Will they make a move? Yeah. They're getting into motion. They're moving towards you. They're stretching out of their comfort zone. They're strengthening as well through doing that. And they're coming to this unity with you. You know, there's this globe again. They're daydreaming about it. But in the future, they're actually holding that globe in the energy of unity. Union. Because this, you know, is a twin flame reading. Your passion ignites, you know. All of these messages are really lining up. Passionate new beginning with the Ace of Wands. So yeah, very soon, and release your ex. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So yeah, there was a decision to make. They've needed to release an ex-partner, a karmic partner, a marriage, or whatever block that they had. The time has come to clear your energy. So that's what's happening. Sexual union. Honour the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So yeah, that ties in a lot with that passionate new beginning I've talked a lot about. Sexual union. This is often seen as a sexual card as well, because the wand is like a phallic symbol. So this is what they're wanting. Twin flame union, you know, not just sexual union. They're wanting it all. They want to follow their heart as well, follow their passion and have this union. But it's just going to take them a while to get there. A few months is what I'm feeling. Excuse me. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. And I'll be back again really soon with another reading. Thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 3, which is the red stone. Will this person make a move? Will they reach out? Will they contact you, text you, phone you? And I'm starting off with the Rider-Waite Tarot. Will this person make a move? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, the Nine of Cups, Justice, and the King of Wands. So clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Fool, we have the Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Nine of Cups, we have the Four of Cups. Clarifying Justice, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. And clarifying the King of Wands, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I also felt drawn to pull more clarifiers from the True Love Tarot. So clarifying the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Five of Wands in reverse, or competition in reverse. Clarifying the Fool and the Queen of Swords, we have the Devil in reverse, or seduction in reverse. Clarifying the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups, we have the Lovers in reverse, or attraction in reverse. Clarifying Justice and the Ten of Cups in reverse, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, or sorrow in reverse. And clarifying the King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles, or generosity. So I also pulled some more cards, oracle cards, and the first ones are the chakra insight cards. So we have self-expression, responsibility, and family. So from the Sacred Earth Oracle, we have perception and discernment. From the Romance Angels Oracle, we have pay attention to red flags and give your relationship a chance. And finally, from the Lover's Oracle, we have power and weight. So I feel as though for some of you, this does involve this other person being with someone else. Maybe a marriage or a relationship that isn't resonating, that isn't working for them. It could be a karmic situation, could be a toxic situation, but not necessarily, you know, not all karmic situations are really, really toxic. But whatever kind of connection this is, it's something that isn't serving them anymore. There needs to be an ending of that cycle. And overall there is, because we start off with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel some of them have been stuck on that wheel of karma, like going in circles for a long time, knowing they need strength, but this Sphinx and the sword to cut ties, but feeling as though they were controlled by this devil energy, which is like their inner fears and codependency and all things like that. But it doesn't necessarily mean that this person is within another relationship. It can be any kind of karma, like it could be addictions, negative thought patterns, it could be family ties, or just anything basically that's keeping them stuck and is blocking them. So yeah, I feel this person has some kind of insecurities to do with wanting to be recognized and looked up to, wanting to be appreciated, wanting to be respected. They may have been looking to the wrong people with this Devil card, like people who can't be respectful, or people who are emotionally unavailable, or narcissistic people. I feel like they've been looking to the wrong people for some sort of validation. They've tried to prove themselves in this Three of Pentacles by overgiving, I feel, to the wrong sorts of people. Because this Five of Wands or competition in reverse, it's like a lot of battles or conflicts in their day-to-day life. I feel they may still be in this energy a little bit. Competition, you know, again, trying to prove themselves. But they're moving out of that with that Wheel of Fortune. Karma is ending, especially with the Fool as well next to it. They're taking a leap of faith. They're no longer putting up with any shit, basically. Speaking their truth. They're not afraid to speak their truth and cut the ties with this Devil energy. That's why it's in reverse. They're realizing their worth. They're realizing that they deserve more. They're realizing that they deserve true fulfillment with this Nine of Cups. This is the fulfillment card and making their dreams come true. So they're taking a leap of faith in their life. There may be people in their life like this dog trying to warn them or hold them back, or like pulling at their ankles saying, you're being foolish, what are you doing, you can't like go in this new direction, you can't take back your personal power. You know, they may be coming up against this Queen of Swords in terms of being the person that's trying to instill fear in them and trying to keep them chained and stuck, maybe trying to seduce them to stick around, basically trying to push their buttons, push their insecurity buttons, so that they don't take this leap of faith and move away from these toxic people. And this is saying to me as well that with this Wheel of Fortune, they didn't feel like there was enough security in terms of making a move with you. They kind of felt like it was a Wheel of Fortune. If they made a move, you know, what would happen? You know, would it turn out favourably or wouldn't it? They felt like it was luck. You know, they didn't have a solid idea, or they didn't have solid like confidence that things would turn out well. So they may have been trying to prove themselves to you, but it was in terms of like wearing a mask. Like they felt like they had to pretend to be someone else in order to impress you, because they felt like there was a lot of competition. They felt like, you know, that they had self-esteem issues, so they felt like other people were better than them. So they may, I feel like some of them are wondering, why do you like them, or why do you love them? Because they're not seeing their own worth. And I feel that's why some of them may have chosen some kind of karmic situation, because this person has been very needy of them, but it's in really toxic ways. But in a sense, it kind of made them feel needed, kind of made them feel as though this person would always be there for them. So although this person's like rejecting them on a daily basis in terms of criticizing them, at least they're not rejecting them in terms of leaving them. And that was like their false sense of security, but now they're realizing that they deserve so much more than that. Some of them, they're going to take this leap of faith and make a move with you, because they had doubts about that. Competition in reverse, it's saying that they're realizing that that was just a negative mindset. They're releasing those inner demons that create those negative mindsets. They're being strong, seeing clearly about who they are, recognizing their strength. So they're going to take this leap of faith to reach out to you and make their dreams come true, because they're realizing they're just going to miss out on an opportunity if they keep focusing on the wrong things or the wrong people, or just, you know, ignoring this new opportunity with you. You know, 9 of Cups, they're seeing you as their wish coming true, and then, you know, they want to take this Ace of Cups here, the 9 plus the 1 equals the 10 of Cups, which has also appeared. They were kidding themselves. They thought that their dreams and fulfillment were somewhere else. They were focusing on the wrong things. Like the 3 of Cups that they're focusing on in this card represents the 3 of Cups card, which is, to me, you know, sometimes it can represent like celebration, but in terms of like partying or having good times with someone, but there wasn't any true depth, this Ace of Cups is like their own heart, like their own heart awakening, because of your love, your connection. And they didn't know how to receive that new beginning. They didn't know how to be brave and have that heart awakening and be honest with themselves. So some of them, they were focusing on that 3 of Cups energy, having good times, maybe with third-party situations, thinking their fulfillment would come through that. And because, yeah, it's clarified by the Lovers in reverse, making the wrong decision, choosing the wrong partner. Attraction, you know, they may have been seduced and had this like physical attraction, but it wasn't like from the heart. It wasn't this Ace of Cups, which to me is our own heart. They weren't having this self-love, so they were seduced by the wrong things, which may have made them feel recognized in some kind of way, but it was more like in an ego way rather than being truly recognized for who they really are on a soul level. But there's Justice. 10 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this was some sort of... Well, actually, I'm feeling this is your connection. This was the potential. If only they just were honest with themselves and took that cup, it would make that 9 into the 10, but they weren't. They missed that opportunity with you. They chose the wrong partner, so it created your connection to be the 10 of Cups in reverse. This is saying that potentially you could be this, the happy family, the relationship, your dreams come true and grounded, But it's saying, you know, this connection is true and strong, but in the reverse, it's just not grounding. But there's justice here. Justice. They're seeing the truth. You may have cut the ties with this person because you're like thinking this is out of order. You were offering them this cup. The universe was offering them this cup, this new beginning with you as well. And they chose to be seduced by their fears, basically. So you may have been like, well, I'm done, and walked away. For others, this is representing, this was their relationship with this other person, or, you know, whatever situation it is. And it wasn't true. It wasn't true happiness. It was like a facade. It was like a charade sort of thing. And now there's this justice because they realised they missed an opportunity. They realised they picked the wrong partner or something like that. For some it's both, like you walked away, then they realised that. So there's this justice. It's clarified by the Three of Swords in reverse. So Three of Swords traditionally shows the three swords piercing a heart, and the swords represent our mind and our perception. So it was their own negative thinking that was really causing them a lot of pain and really preventing them from being open and vulnerable and really opening their heart, really being able to listen and hear their heart and intuition. Because when we have all these negative thoughts going on, we can't hear what our intuition is saying. We're very distracted. In reverse, it's like those limiting thoughts, those illusions are falling away. They're going to feel heartbreak because of this justice card. Either you walked away or they're walking away from karmic partners. And yeah, temporarily it's going to cause them pain. But in reverse, it's saying overall it's going to fully heal them. Because those swords are going to fall out of the heart, allowing it to heal, allowing the heart to open. So yeah, and that justice, that ending, allows them to really raise their self-esteem, be strong within themselves. King of Wands. This is someone who takes action on their goals and makes it happen. Very strong, stable, secure. It's clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. For some, this involves this person being in a marriage with family, because I'm remembering there's responsibility and family cards came up as well. So that may be an aspect of that. Some of them, Spirit is saying they're realising that in order to be a responsible father figure, they need to know when their marriage is unhealthy and that it's actually better for the children to leave rather than stay in a toxic situation. So that's going to apply to some. Some of them, they're wanting to have this commitment. They're wanting to be responsible and have a family with you and create this Ten of Pentacles with you. Because there's this Six of Pentacles as well, which is all about a balance of give and take. They realised they weren't giving or they couldn't give equally to you, but they're moving into this healing that's going to allow them to have this reciprocity, reciprocate the giving, the receiving, generosity. They know you deserve the best and they're going to give you that. So yeah, self-expression. This person's going to make a move. Vocalization, individuality, inner voice, assertiveness. They're going to make a move in terms of ending things that are in the way of them following their heart. And they're also going to reach out and speak their truth to you. Some of them, they may be telling you that they have this responsibility to their family. But they're realizing that there's these red flags in their relationship. They're having this discernment. Their perception is changing so they can see better, see more clearly. I have to be honest with you, some of them, they're still going to try and make their relationship work with this other person. You know, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Some of them, they're still going to try and make it work with this other person. But for others of you, they're noticing like red flags in their relationship. Their perception is changing. They're having discernment with this other person. They're ending that karmic cycle. They're having justice. This can often mean divorce as well, especially as it came with the 10 of Cups in reverse. Divorce, which is going to create temporary heartbreak, but overall it's going to heal them because it's releasing them. And we have wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. So yeah, this is about karma. So it's going to play out and it's going to be resolved in divine timing. But I do feel that's coming close. And power. You instinctively know what is right for you. And you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So yeah, they're walking away from things where they were subconsciously giving away their personal power. They're stepping into their true empowerment. They're really becoming this King of Wands. And that's going to allow them to be free to open up, to move forward, make a move on you sort of thing. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you subscribe, then please tap the little bell icon because that will inform you every time I release a new reading. And I'll be back again really soon with more pick a card readings. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.